Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 7 of the Black Sun Syndicate Squadron Shootout. This episode we've got Fleet Obscuritis, this is Fire and Brimstone by the Jimmer. It's got these two, it's a bit of a missile-heavy entry. Just a little bit of a missile-heavy entry. Just a little bit. It's got a couple of missiles. I don't think they've got a single gun. I think it's... Oh no, there's a gun here. Yeah, they've got guns mounted on the side there, but it is almost entirely missiles. Looks like they're laser guided. If anybody thought to include smoke to funnel those up, that'll make a big difference. But anyway, well, let me go ahead and give a little bit better look at the flagship here. Got some under propellers to keep it up in the water. Made mostly of alloy, it looks like, at least the outer layer. To help with that buoyancy. Is this a submarine? No, it can't be. That would be against the rules because it would not then he would not have a surface vessel for his flagship. So that's obviously not a submarine. Or I would not have accepted it. Either that or I screwed up royally. But anyway, this is the, that's Fire and Brimstone by the Jimmer. I don't know if I said his name. Whatever. I said it now. It's by the Jimmer. This fleet over here is Fleet Obscuritis by Obscure. It's got these little drone guys here attached to the escort ships. They've got the space where they could land and stuff. And then we've got this big ol'... I wonder if those are actual cannons or if those are just... Yep, oh, those are actual cannons. Cool. Or no, they aren't. Those are gauge increasers for barrel. Or is that actual barrel? I'm not sure. You know what? I have to take a look. Oh, it's not gonna let me because it's paused. Bleh. Oh well, I'll have to satisfy my curiosity later. No, those are barrels. Never mind. I'm sorry. My curiosity's getting the better of me. Let's see, what do we got under here? I got a sonar for torpedo detection. Just one little rudder. Oh, that's a front rudder. Those are their back rudders. Yeah, only two. Got some rear-facing torpedo launchers, it looks like. But anyway, enough of my yammering on and stuff and things. Let's go ahead and I will get the clock set and we will get round one underway. This is going to be... Oh geez, those things are fast. And they are spitting out them missiles. And oh god, the Brimstone rain fires a lot of missiles. Oh, my poor computer. Oh god. I'm going to look away from those missiles. Doesn't matter. Oh jeez. Holy crap! There's so many missiles! Oh jeez. The frame rate is atrocious. And it's just, I've already got the graphics on fastest. I've turned down level of detail and everything that I could think of to do to make this thing run faster. That is just too many missiles. I hope it doesn't crash the game. That would really suck if it ended up crashing the game. Oh, and it looks like most of them don't even have the fuel. They're falling short. So all this lag is for nothing. Oh, some of them are... Oh no, some of them are making it. Some of them are getting shot down by the anti-missile cannons. Man, those aircraft on the Fire and Brimstone, what are they called? The Hellfires. Quite fast. Moving really, really fast. Oh god, here we go again. The missile barrage is beginning a second time. Okay, it's going to be very difficult for these things to actually be hit with how fast they are. But some of those missiles were getting awfully close, but they don't look like they're targeting. Oh wait, this is Obscuritis ship. This is one of the Hellfires. Got confused there for a second. Yeah, they're the Hellfires. Well, those missiles look like no, it doesn't look like they're going to have the speed. No, not quite. These things are fast. How fast did they go? 189 meters per second. Whew. Oh, this thing is getting absolutely hammered by missiles. Let's get a damage report here. Hellfire is 100%, Brimstone Rain 95%, Skywhale 79, Samantha 99. Everything else pretty doing pretty fine. This the Skywhale here has taken quite a beating. Ooh, big explosion down there on the Brimstone Rain. Wonder what that was. Oh, it looks like there's a bunch of torpedoes in the water hitting it. Those may be missiles that ran out of steam. That missile looked like it detonated as soon as it was launched and exploded. I'm gonna go ahead and have to pause the timer here for a little bit because it's we're 4.5 minutes in, but it has not been 4.5 minutes of battling. Not even close. Gotta extend that a little bit. Skywhale's holding on. Seems its balloons are doing a good job of keeping it aloft, even though it has taken a lot of damage. It's also probably most heavily armored on the bottom. Yeah, you can see some heavy armor blocks there. Actually, there's just one right in the middle. The Hellfires just kind of circle around everything and launch those missiles. Okay, we're getting a little bit better frame rates now. That's definitely good. Probably because the Brimstone Rain is taking damage and it's not firing as many missiles. It's still firing a lot, don't get me wrong. That missile fell at a very awkward angle. Man, I'm rather impressed that the Skywhale is still alive. Well, no, it's 53%. So I'm impressed that the Skywhale lived that long. Let's put it that way, because it took quite a barrage of missiles there. I'm gonna go ahead and start the clock again now. Okay, it took a lot of missiles to actually bring that thing down. It gave its companion vessels plenty of time to fight, but it does not seem that they have done enough in the time that the Skywhale bought. Because Hellfire is still at 100%. That's not surprising. Those things are going to be really difficult to hit. Brimstone Rain at 99% has repaired most of the damage that it took. Now that those missile strikes are going to come in on the, I believe this is the Samantha, or is this the Tiffany? This is the Tiffany. No, this is the Samantha. No, it's the Tiffany. Make up my mind, V-menu. Okay, it's the Tiffany. Those missile strikes coming in, and not particularly effective. Wonder what kind of shells those these cannons here are firing. Yeah, the frag missiles don't seem to be all that effective against the the Tiffany's armor. They're certainly hitting, but they are well, they're getting in there in some spots. But for the most part, they're just dinking off armor blocks and not doing a whole lot. But there's so many of them that they're still doing significant damage. I'm gonna follow this shell in. I want to see if it hits what it does. Is it an HE shell? And oh, it missed. Just barely missed. The Tiffany is proving to be even more durable than the Sky Whale. But with the Sky Whale gone, it's not looking good for Fleet Obscuritis. It's a big hole in that deck there. There must have been a gun there that got hit and detonated. Had to have been. Yeah, if the Tiffany has any anti-missile defenses, they don't seem to be doing any real work. Go ahead. Oh, the Samantha over there seems to be getting some missiles dumped on it, becoming the target of these Hellfire's ire. But again, with that, oh, it's got heavy armor backing them in some spot. Ooh, hit something important there. Something big just went up inside that compartment. Oh, it must have been a gun. Yeah. It's a badly damaged vessel there. These Hellfires are going to be very difficult to hit and deal damage to. They almost outrun the camera. I get the feeling that they'll be rather fragile if they do get hit, though. I mean, that's generally the trade-off. You're either fast and fragile or slow and durable. But we're down to the last minute and 15 seconds on the clock here. And time got extended a little bit because of the slowdown in the beginning. I have to say, to be able to survive those missile strikes as well as the Fleet Obscuritis did is pretty impressive. The missiles are not having all that heavy an impact. They did against the Sky Whale, but even the Sky Whale took quite a few hits to take down. Ooh, it looks like we got some torpedoes coming in down here. Yeah, you can see that the fragments just not getting in there all that deep like they used to. I wonder if they got changed or nerfed, or if it's just the advent of heavy armor, or if it's just the armor scheme that the Tiffany is using, or what. But it is taking remarkably little damage from the immense amount of missiles going by. And oh, the timer is up. It did not actually go all because my phone's in Do Not Disturb mode. Oh, well, I screwed that up. Sorry about that. But anyway, it's Hellfire 100%, 100%, 100%. Yeah, the Fire and Brimstone is at literally 100%. So it is a the clear winner here in this battle. Oops, I meant to restart designer. There we go. And hey, on the bright side, since there's no submarines, I can just spawn things in right here. I don't have to run out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Got both entries spawned in. Go ahead and back up here. Get the clock reset. And get a message. And round 2, start. And instant FPS loss. I'm not even gonna move the camera. I'm just gonna leave it here. Because with the FPS like this, I can't do any real commenting and watching things. Just look at all those missiles coming from the Brimstone rain. Like, the Hellfires seem completely superfluous. Just holy crap, that is a lot of missiles. And I like how it fantails out. That's cool looking. Oh, it looks like it's got some torpedoes too, which makes sense since we saw those torpedoes before. Man, those splashes. Splashes OP. I'm just glad my computer can handle doing this at all, even if it is at kind of a cruddy, slowed down frame rate. Which I'm just going to go ahead and pause the clock for right now. Because, you know, it's been over a minute of actual time, but maybe like 15 seconds in game. Ooh, big explosion on the Brimstone rain there. It took a hit from something. Maybe from the Tiffany's guns. Again, a lot of those missiles from the Brimstone rain not having the range to make it to the targets on the initial strike. I think maybe they were configured to fight against faster opponents that would close the distance more quickly and thus would be in range by the time they ran out of fuel. Tiffany over there taking some hits. We saw how much of a beating that thing can take. It doesn't mind so much. I'm going to start the clock again. Try and keep things as balanced as I can. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to make it so that there's exactly 10 minutes of play, but in a situation like this where there's FPS issues and whatnot, if it was a really close game when the timer expired, I would probably just say screw the timer and let it play out and see what happens. But for this, at least for the first battle, it was a clear winner for the Fire and Brimstone, so there's no need to do that. Some of the missiles are detonating like immediately upon launch. I'm not sure why that's happening. I'm pretty sure they can't run into each other. Oh, the Sky Whale is in for a second treatment to the Brimstone Rain's missile volley. That is so many missiles, and they really aren't. They are doing a lot less than I expected. I mean, look at that. The Sky Whale is pretty much fine. Looks like some sort of big explosion happened in there. Maybe the ammunition got hit, but it doesn't look all that damaged. Really, I mean, let's get a damage report on it. 79%? Okay, that's a lot more damage than it looks. Yeah, I feel with it flying so high, I mean, it's definitely within the range limits, but it's flying really high, and all of its weapons seem to be top-mounted, and all side-mounted missile pods, too. Maybe it was more meant to fight other airships. Oh, Skywhale seems to be losing altitude. It's going down. For a second there, I saw those laser designators, you know, shimmying and bouncing around like that, and I was like, wait, is that a weaponized laser? I was about to be like, what the hell? But then I realized they were just laser designators being derpy. Looks like that gun on the back of the Tiffany got blown off again. Skywhale is clinging to life, 72%. There we go. The Skywhale is just about to hit the water. Yep, it is in the water. And it is below 80%, so if it doesn't have the buoyancy to stay afloat, it will get an 80% sinking despawn. It looks like for the moment it is able to stay afloat. The Samantha here is not doing so well. There's a big hole in the bow here. Must have been another gun there. It got detonated and blown apart. And one of the little drones is like stuck on the deck of the Samantha. I think it looks like it took prop damage and it can't actually fly properly, and then just happened to crash here. And then this gun is blown up as well. It looks like the compartment is mostly repaired. But good luck to the repair bots fixing that whole gun before the timer runs out. That's not going to happen. Well, things are going a bit better for Fleet Obscuritis this time. The Skywhale's living a lot longer this time around, but well, it is dead now. But the Samantha is badly damaged. Tiffany is hurt as well. And the Brimstone Rain is the only thing on the Fire and Brimstone that actually has any damage on it. There, the Skywhale has despawned, and the Tiffany using the Samantha as cover. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Excuse me. Don't know why I'm so yawny. That's all right. There's not a whole lot to say when it's just missile strike after missile strike after missile strike coming in. Just kind of waiting for the timer to tick down at this point. It's like, man, I'm just sitting here thinking, imagine something with the Tiffany's durability here combined with the anti-missile capabilities of something like the Argonauts would be the Fire and Brimstone's worst nightmare. It's like, yeah, I'm going to shoot down most of your missiles, and the ones that get through don't do a whole lot of damage. Oh, it looks like the Samantha is... Oh, it's just surrounded with, like, porcupine spines of friggin' missiles trying to reach it. Oh, and... Is that a torpedo? I'm not sure if that was a torpedo or just it was a missile that fell short. Samantha's down to 60%, Tiffany 78%. Yeah, this looks like it's going to go pretty much the same way that the first round did. We're down to the last 16 seconds here, 17 seconds. The last little bit of this battle. Yeah, Brimstone Rain 95%, Hellfire is 100%. Yep, that is it. So yeah, definitely a victory for Jimmer's Fire and Brimstone once more. Quite clearly in the lead by hit points. So congratulations, Jimmer. You're moving on to round 2 of the primary bracket. These things are really fast. And yeah, they've got the scoops things. Those feed directly into the engines, which then feed out back here. So, and then they're fast. A very fast craft. But yeah, anyway, condolences, Obscure. You're going down to the secondary bracket, but it's not over for you yet. I think this was kind of a bad matchup for the Fleet Obscuritis. It's not exactly what they were designed to fight, obviously. I don't think many designs in the tournament are going to be able to deal with the Fire and Brimstone very well. It's a pretty deadly entry, and not just to the contestants, but to my poor CPU. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.